Hey friends, how are you doing? Charlotte Smalley here. I'm so excited. So today's video, please hit the like button and share with anyone that wants to manifest health or weight loss or, learn to walk in their spiritual authority. We're powerful. I'm so excited. We're above only and not beneath. We are the head and not the tail. And we can have the life of our dreams. So our spiritual authority, we have been given spiritual authority over all the darkness, okay? And that darkness is just sickness, lack, fear, anything you don't want, okay? You have authority over everything. We have dominion on this earth. We've been given authority and we've been given dominion over this earth. We are underneath nothing. We are above only and not beneath. So we're above sickness and we have authority. The greatest example of this is Jesus. Woo! Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. So you can manifest health by knowing your authority and simply just telling sickness to go. You don't have to get upset. You don't have to get mad. You just tell sickness, you are not allowed on my body. And maybe you didn't know any better and you've been allowing it for years like I did. I allowed depression. I allowed muscle pain, muscle spasms, and grief and bitterness. I just let it take over. I manifested fibromyalgia and all the chaos in my life. So during my healing journey, I learned that I had authority over it, and so do you. It's not about religion. Your body, spirit, and soul. And you're already perfect in your spirit. And you just manifest out what you already have. So look at it like this. You're not separated. You're not trying to get it. It's already in you. It's part of you. Health is a part of you. Okay. And when you walk in authority, you just tell sickness to leave and you make a bold declaration. Like I had to draw a line in the sand. No more sickness allowed on my body or in my kingdom. In other words, my family and everywhere my foot touches, that's my kingdom because I live tapped in and tuned into God. And one person tapped in, tuned in, and turned on to God within is more powerful than millions who are not. They're just not aware. So when you're aware and you start using your authority, you are powerful. And it's all about joy. It's all about fun and love. We are infinite loving consciousness at our core. And we are powerful spiritual beings. And we came to here to joyfully create the life we love. We signed up to come down here. We've already existed forever, but we jumped in these physical bodies and came to earth to joyfully create. And we knew what we were going to be up against when we came here, but we knew we would eventually remember our power and we would joyfully manifest the life we wanted to create. We can have, be, or do anything. And we have authority over all the darkness. So we don't have to be afraid at all. We are infinite loving consciousness. We are eternal beings surrounded by benevolent loving beings who are here to help us. And this universe is geared up and working in our favor. We are powerful. And I encourage you to seek God for yourself because you have an inner being that's your eternalness, that's a part of you, the broader perspective of who you are. And when I needed a healing, I encountered so much love for me. I got a personal experience, tangible love of God for me. And then I was able to love myself. And I learned my authority and I started walking in it. And it's fun. I mean, we don't have to succumb to anything. I don't, if I wake up in a bad mood, no, I tell my body how to feel. I tell my body, body, you are thriving. You feel great. It's going to be a good day. I tell my mind, mind, you are at peace. My soul is filled with joy. My heart is filled with love. Today is going to be a great day. And if I come up against anything, I just tell it to go. Like when I'm at work, if there's chaos trying to break out at work, I just quietly step back and I say, chaos, you got to leave. I command peace to manifest. And then I get really grateful, right? I get really grateful. I just start saying, thank you, God. Peace is manifesting in this building while I'm at work. While I'm at work, it's a happy, healthy work environment. We all get along great and we all have a good night. And I just don't allow it. I used to allow chaos. I used to stir it up and get involved in it. Now I don't tolerate it. Okay. Because I know I have authority over it. So when you know that you have authority over any darkness, because you're filled with light, okay? When you know your authority and you start exercising it, oh my gosh, it is so much fun because it's all about joy and peace. There's so much joy and peace at your core. If you just sit and meditate in the morning when you first get up and, take some deep breaths, you will experience the joy and the peace that you are. And you know what? It's funny because people are always telling me, Charlotte, you're so positive and, motivational. It's more than that. I know my authority and I want to have fun because we literally are creating our reality and we don't have to tolerate anything we don't want. And it's a practice, but it's a fun practice, it's fun. Don't look at it as work. Now, I know at first, I had to overcome my mind because I had been thinking sick for years. Working as a nurse for over 27 years, all I saw was sickness. And I was really indoctrinated by the medical community. But guess what? Okay, God says we're healed. Man may try to tell you you have some sickness or some disease. Don't receive those words. In your mind, say, no, I'm healed and thriving. I learned not to argue with doctors or anything. But in my mind, I just said, not on my body. And this is fun. This is fun. And keep yourself stirred up, okay? Keep yourself stirred up. When you become your own best encourager and you don't need someone else to come along and encourage you, you're powerful. And the higher the vibrations you give off, the more awesome things you attract in your life. Life is good. Life is fun. Life is supposed to be easy. And when we give off those good vibrations, what we need just shows up. Don't expect sickness, okay? Like when COVID hit, I don't expect to get sick. And see, I work around it. But see, I know it's not allowed on my body. So I made a bold declaration that COVID wasn't allowed in my family. And none of us have gotten it. But see, I know that I have authority over it. See, I'm not afraid of sickness anymore. Remember, fear is a powerful attractor. So fear nothing, okay? Because you have authority over it. This is exciting, and I'm going to teach more about it, but you just got to know you're an eternal being having an earthly experience, and life is supposed to be good for you. You're a powerful spiritual being, and you have spiritual authority over everything on this earth plane. That's exciting, and it's all about fun, and it's about your kind of fun, your kind of joy. And another name for God is Source. So what I like, my prayer every day is like, I want to see my life and others. I want to see the other people, the residents I work with, the coworkers I work with, everyone. I want to see myself, my life, and others through Source's eyes. See, we have an inner being that is Source. We all are extensions of God. And we're the perfect combination of humanity and divinity. This is amazing. So, this is even better than motivational speaking, okay? This is spiritual authority. I don't get the flu. I don't get COVID. I don't get sick ever since I was learning this in 2014, and I don't even believe in sickness anymore. I see sickness as a lie that someone came into agreement with and then spoke it over themselves. Because what you speak over yourself, you empower. Okay. That's why I don't complain, because when I complain, I'm empowering the negative, right? And I'm attracting more of it. I'm telling the universe that life sucks and that I have a lot of stuff to complain about. The universe gives me more to complain about. But when I speak out my blessings and I tell people about the good stuff going on, I'm telling the universe that life is good. And the universe brings me more blessings and more good encounters with good people. We're supposed to enjoy this life. And think about this. If you're serving others, you can't serve anyone else unless you're tapped in and tuned into God within. And we all have this. The river of God is in you. You tap in, tune in, turn on to that, and then live oars up. It's not about stressing, striving, and straining. All right. Things are always working out for you. You don't have to work hard. Expect things to work out for you. Expect everything you need to come to you. You're attracting it with your good vibration. So that's why joy and peace are so important, especially in this time of chaos. You don't have to give in to the chaos because you're above it. You don't have to allow it. And so just knowing this, and you start practicing your spiritual authority, you quietly tell things that you don't like to go. Chaos, go. But then you speak what you want to see manifest. I get real grateful. I say, thank you, God. Peace is manifesting. Speak more about what you desire than what you don't like. Your words have creative power because we're made in the image of God, right? And the worlds were spoken into existence. And our words have creative power. I manifested my ideal size 5. I spoke trim, tight tone abs. I spoke this into existence. I experienced supernatural fat loss. And I've been encouraged to manifest a supernatural butt lift. So I'm excited about that. It's not about 2-hour gym workouts or dieting. You know that you're above the food that you eat. Your food doesn't have the power over you. So don't give it power to make you fat. Don't be sitting there thinking, I'm getting fat. Get in a good mood and then eat. Get in a good mood. Then out of the energy of having an abundance of energy, then go do exercise you love. It's about enjoying your life. You don't have to make things happen and force them to happen. You enjoy your life. You're an energetic being, and the energy and the vibes you give off get matched back. So remember that and have a super day. And let me know how this is working in your life. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for subscribing. Have a super great day.